purple bell peppers. These are so pretty. Ugh, gross. Good morning. Hey, y'all, what's up? Welcome back. I'm in Zone 9B, Houston, Texas. My name is Helen, and I'm about to head to the garden today. I am just going to harvest what I can. I have plans because it's going to rain all weekend. Perfect time for making sauces, canning, maybe even making some seasonings, chopping and freezing. Okay, so that'll give me all day Saturday to do whatever I want to do in regards to whatever we harvest today. I don't usually do large harvests because I like to go get what I need and bring it in and use it for like the week or the day or whatever, or when I'm cooking a meal. But we don't have any more basil salt, no more rosemary salt. We don't have any tomatoes that have been cooked into a sauce and frozen because I like to do that because I like to use that for like the okra tomatoes that I make in sauce. And I don't have any pepper sauce. So now's the time for me to start making my pepper sauce. So when the fall comes through and I need a little something to shake on some greens and things, we'll have it. So it would have sat long enough to go ahead and absorb everything, the peppers with the liquid. So let's go outside, see what we can get, and go from there. So I think we'll start on this side. I already feel like some sprinkles, which is, I didn't think it was going to rain today, but yeah, anyway. So there is quite a bit that I need to do. I'm going to put these in my pocket. So I have some gloves. I have 2 baskets. I think we're going to need more than 2, but we shall see. So we're going to start with tomatoes and peppers first. I'm going to bring y'all closer. We do have lemon cucumbers. They're just not ready. And I have a ton of leaves that need to be cut and open over here. When it comes to the tomatoes, we're not doing any of that today. Oop. All right, let's see what we can find today. So it's kind of loud out here because they are cutting the grass. Y'all look at these peppers. Let me show y'all these peppers. I don't know if y'all can see them. Y'all see those? I don't know if they're gonna be hot or not. I think they are. I think I planted the wrong peppers, y'all. Okay, so all the tomatoes, nothing's ready with the tomatoes. However, I am going to harvest some of this dill. I have plans for that. And I feel like it needs to be harvested some so that we can make more. So the plant can keep growing. Because see, it's about to start flowering already. There isn't a lot of tomatoes over here today. These are I think cherry bomb peppers. Because I picked a lot yesterday. That's why. So trying to figure out what to get out of here. Let's get this out. Another onion. And so I'll put these in a garage with the rest of them. And when this dries out and all of this looks like this, then you know this is ready. These are called peach rush peppers. And I kind of want to wait on them a little bit. I kind of don't want to get them now. But all these are from seed. Yeah, see, the name that came off. Well, another. I'm going to see if these are hot or not. I think these actually get bigger. These might be like the big Berthas. I don't know, but I'm just going to grab a few and see if they're hot. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on here. Looks like we got a couple of these that has fallen off. Okay. I said I wasn't going to do all this, but I have to in order to make room. Okay. This one didn't get pollinated. Ouch. This one, it didn't get pollinated, so. Let's open this up for a second. I don't think this one got pollinated either, because I don't remember doing this one. Okay. So we have more zucchini in here. All right, so this is the Vego Garden Easy Cube. They are having a Mother's Day special going on right now for 40% off. A lot of items on their site. So definitely check them out. There's another zucchini. And this thing is huge that's in here. I didn't know it was going to be this big. It's climbing all over through here. All right, this thing is huge, y'all. Look, it's all the way up there. Let me show y'all. Whew, this is why I love this thing. You can grow so much in here. I just love it. I feel like it needs a little... Oh my God, there's so much going on. Let's see if I can clean this up so we can see what they look like. We won't put this in here again. This was a test. Let's see if it would work. Yeah, we won't do this again because, honey, this thing is huge. It's huge. And cut you off. I don't want to stress the plant though. Okay. Now I feel like we can see a little bit better. I feel like this one can go. Wherever this one's coming from, I feel like it can go. Uh-oh, I cut the wrong thing. Oh my God, I cut the wrong thing, y'all. I cut the wrong thing. Oh my God, did I cut the wrong thing? Helen. Oh my God, y'all. No, this is coming from here. And this is going over here. I cut the wrong thing. Oh my God. See, this is why I don't do this. I cut the wrong thing. Y'all cut the wrong thing. Shh. Oh well. I cut the wrong one. I don't know if this is gonna um oh well. So apparently I cut the wrong one. There's still more growing like over here. So I'll leave this be. There's like one right here, one right there. I didn't pollinate it, so I don't know if it's gonna grow. There's an onion back here, so I'm gonna try to grab it too. Ugh. Oh, it's not, yeah. It didn't do nothing. It didn't bulb, so we'll just use the greens. What is this? Is this a leek? Well, this is one of the biggest leeks I've ever seen. That's crazy. Leek of potato soup, you think? I think. I'm over this one. I'm not going to do anything else in here but close this up. I'm mad at myself for cutting that piece, but there is still one here, one there, and one in the back growing. So, and then there's some at the top. There's some up there. So maybe they will keep vine and growing. I don't know. Maybe they won't, because I have just cut it. Crazy. We'll see. Either way, it's huge. And I know some big. And all that came from a tiny seed, right? I'm gonna take these out because I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Because I'm gonna put something else in here with these few peppers I have. So soon we'll have a ton of tomatillos. They popping up everywhere. All right, so now I'm gonna hit up every green stalk. If it's anything in there to be harvested, I'll take it out. I'm probably not gonna harvest the greens because I like to take those and put them in my smoothies or throw like stuff in the refrigerator. And then tomorrow, before it rains, I'll come count all the empty pockets. I've already started seeds for the succession planting to keep going. So yeah, I'm gonna take these small onions out because I'm ready to start planting up some other stuff. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is an onion or, this is cucumber. Or what? What is this? I think it was an onion that never boiled because it was too far down in the hole, but I don't care. They're dry. We can eat these too. Okay. We'll go ahead and pull these. We're going to have a lot of empty pockets. And I'm going to have to replace a lot of soil. So this is Karabi. And hey, yeah. And let's get both of these so we can, ugh, gross. Somebody ate it. Oh no, somebody ate it. Something ate it. Something ate it. Oh well. Ugh, that sucks. Ugh, gross. I mean, are these green onions? What are these? Why the onion is like 10 feet tall? They're like walking onions or something. I don't know. They're long. Or maybe they were supposed to be leeks. They didn't get to be leeks, but they're long. Looks like I'm gonna be out here more than 15 minutes, y'all. It's longer than what I thought. But it's all good. Look at these peppers. And these are just some Anaheim peppers. I'm going to add them to chop them up or something. Chop them, freeze them. I just label a bag. And when I make stir fries, I throw them in there. That's all. But I like to keep them snipped. That way they keep growing. The plant will keep producing for me. Oh, wow. Purple bell peppers. So pretty. I noticed that my basil's growing like straight up like this. So I went ahead and clipped two. I just dry this with other basil for salt. But this way they'll start to bush out and they'll get a bit more bigger instead of just long and skinny. Now I said I wasn't growing any more of these small peppers, but let me tell you about the small peppers. The things about the small peppers is that these are the ones you're going to put in your jar with your vinegar, to make your pepper sauce for when it's time for your sauces. Now, I'm not sure if these will turn red or not. I don't even remember the variety. Like I said, I grew a bunch of seeds, and when I grew seeds, let me get a stool. Okay, because it's a lot in here. But when I grew from seed, the actual container we grow from got knocked over. So I don't know what plant is what until it starts to grow. And I'm growing a bunch of varieties I've never grown before. So that's that. I'll take a bite of it when I get inside to see how hot they are. And that'll tell me what to do with them. I'm gonna end up leaving a lot because there's no way I'm not gonna see them all. Some of them are still little too, so and they're already just tiny peppers. I'm trying not to damage the flowers, but you have to pick your fruit because if you don't, the plant doesn't know to keep producing. So you have to pick it. I'll come back and make pepper sauce with y'all too, so you can see it. But these will probably turn red. But I'm gonna grab them now. Oh man, look at this big old spider, y'all. It's huge. All right, let's see what we got here. If we have anything. Um, I don't know if we have anything on this one. This is the one that struggled. Look, we left this one on too long. Okay, so we do have carrots in here. I have got to get these replanted. All my planters need to be replanted for summer, and then we're gonna let a few planters rest for fall. But I need to get this one replanted with sweet potatoes immediately. This is gonna be a sweet potato planter. These are small. They weren't ready. Nope, this will go in Quest dog food. All right, so we have a few more pockets. I can't wait to fill this one up with the sweet potato slips. Okay, let me take this off the top because I can't get to it. Some of these didn't grow because this is weeds. Oh, I'm glad I opened this up, but this is onions. I don't want to pull my onions. These are chives, rather. So we have some more. So you definitely can grow carrots and a green stalk. Yep. I can't wait to mend this and replant some stuff. All right. I really want to pull this because it's just growing like it's a morning glory. I think I'm going to repot it somewhere else so it can grow on the vine. I don't know why it's growing like this though. I had no idea. Oh my God, look how gorgeous. Look at the flowers. I didn't even see the flowers. Oh wow. So I do have another green stalk coming. So all this will be rearranged. It'll look different over here. And so you'll see that soon. A little bit wet. More beans. Carrots. Good Lord. Okay. Looks like we might be having, well, it looks like I might be having stir fry today. Yep. All right, moving on to this tower. Like I said, all the onions I'm just gonna take out, let them dry, and then we'll make room for something else in these planters. I don't even know what this is. I think that's a flower. These are all leeks. They're just small, or smaller than the other ones. I think that's what these are. But it don't matter because we're gonna chop and freeze them. Yeah. Or they could be green onions. They just huge. Like, look how long they are. I don't know. Yeah, huge. Oh God, it's so loud out here. Okay. What we got here? I think this is an onion and a flower. Yeah, I think this is too much in one pocket. Yellow onions. And one more. Well, not water, but rain. Y'all know what I mean. There's a lot of green onions in here. I don't even feel like fooling with that, to be honest. I just wanted to get the ones that were supposed to, I wanted to get the ones that were supposed to bulb and didn't bulb. That's what I wanted to do. But I'll leave these. So it's these. This mint has been around for a long time. So I'm going to have to cut it back and then let it grow back. But it needs to be all dried. Like, I'll either hang it up to dry or throw it in the dehydrator. But this cannot be like this. Yeah. It just needs to be dry. It's just too leggy. But we're going to dry it and we'll use it for tea. Like we always do. Yeah. And now I can see that there's a pepper under here. Whole time underneath all that, there's pepper under here. Didn't even realize that. So now it can grow because it's going to get sun now. So now we have quite a bit of mint that we can just tie up and dry. Decided to go ahead and just prune my containers back some, so all this that's growing, it'll grow right back. But let me show you. This is chamomile, and yeah, maybe it'll grow now with all this going on, cleaned up. Next green stalk. Not too much to harvest from here. A few leaves to clean up, but nothing really crazy. See a red onion that didn't do anything. Oh, I guess it did do a little something. And we have some more of the peach rush peppers. I'll grab those. And what else we got over here? It's a lot going on over here. I don't. Nope. Not today. Let's grab these. I'm gonna need another basket. Oh, here's a basket back here. Let me set this one here. It's kind of chilly out here. Let me get these not so good leaves before the weather starts to really rain and make it worse. White onion. Christopher likes white onions. Ugh, with his burgers. Let's see what this one is. This one looks like a leek. This don't even look like it. Okay, let's take this off. It's already, yeah, it's a white onion. They were just buried too deep. Oh man. I'm gonna have a ton of onions in my garage drying. I already have like 40 of them. Yep, everything else is just trying to survive the weather. Go ahead and get this cover off. This is the Vego Garden raised bed, elevated raised bed, actually. Love this. You can grow so much in this thing. I don't even know what's all in here. Some radish. Wow, I mean, what? Where is that? Why is it growing like that? That's crazy. We have parsley in here. Parsley salt is really good too. Parsley or basil. Both of them are really good. Like I said, we're getting all of the onions. So we can dry them all out. Onion salt, onion powder. Oh my God, yes. You just dehydrate them and blend them, and they're so good. And there's more peppers. Now these peppers are going to turn. So I'll let them stay in here until they turn. Let me see if I can clip it without messing up the bush here. Let me try this one too. It's going to turn. We'll leave them until they turn though, that's for sure. Let me get some of these leaves out the way so I can see what's going on in here. What I'll probably end up doing is pulling this one out because I think it's been compromised. Something has definitely got in here. Let me see. On this one and this one, or just this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it. No, I'm not. Am I leaving this one? I can't tell. I can't tell. So I'm going to leave it. And then this week, if nothing grows from it or everything starts to die, that'll let me know that the vine board has definitely got in here. And then we'll pull it out and we'll plant something else right here. I'm thinking some type of pepper or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really tripping off the zucchini and the squash at all. Stay out my stuff. I went and walked around one more time just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'll count the pockets tomorrow that we need to fill. Like I said, one of those is going to be nothing but sweet potatoes in a minute. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, I might do it later on today. And then one is, I'm not sure what right now. But yeah, I think that's everything in the green salad. There's a lot going on over here. It's just that they're not big enough, but there's tons on this plant. When I say tons, I mean like 15, 20 peppers. That's from, yeah. I don't even know what this is. And why is this so tall? Like, can y'all tell how big this plant is? Probably not. I mean, it's pretty tall. And it's heavy, so it need to be staked a little bit better. I'll do it before tomorrow since we're going to have bad weather tomorrow. But, yeah, I'll do it before tomorrow. These are our potatoes, and I don't even want to fool with them. They're so wet, too, from all that rain and water. But when this starts to die off, we'll empty out our coffee bean sack. I get them from Pearland Roasters. And just grow potatoes in them. We'll see how many we grow once we dump it out. But yeah, all this looks good back here. This is like a bunch of zucchini, squash plants, okra. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot going on over here. I'm going to harvest a few flowers and I'll be done. I like to get the zinnias when they're like this because it makes the plant spread out more. Same thing for the cosmos. Very whimsical. Whimsy. Yep. Oh, I feel like something bit me. And it's going to tell the plant, grow more, grow more. She's taking it away from us, grow more. I don't know what kind of flower this is. I don't know if it's going to come back if I cut it, but I just had to. Definitely will be growing more of these next year. I'm going to get the bulbs so I can grow them. Love these tiger lilies. They're so pretty. That's it. So they multiply, which is a good thing. You know, I don't want to get them if they aren't even. I'd rather them have color on them, not just get them green. But I don't mind them turning in the garden instead of indoors in the vase. But these are so pretty. I did a harvest on the stevia as well as the pineapple sage, and I swear it's just gotten 2 times the amount than it was. So I won't harvesting of that today. There is some carrots in here, but they're quite small, and some golden beets. And we're gonna let this just keep doing whatever it's doing, and eventually, I mean, yeah, we'll be harvesting maybe like a herb harvest day. I'm going to give this green stalk like a little haircut because I have June bearing strawberries, which means come June, I will be having strawberries. And so I want them to be able to have the sun and whatever they need. They've been protected for this long from the nasturtiums. So I want to make sure they're not, yeah, crowding everything. So, and clean them up a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a lot. Get here of a dead sunflower I need to pull too, because I need all the pockets empty in order for me to know where I need to replace plants. And that'll tell me how much I need to start growing and dropping for seeds. I have some seeds that are in the seed trays right now, so that once they have developed and they give me my little starts, I can go from there. That's my deadhead. Some of these older nasturtiums. Should keep some of these because of the seed pods inside. I already see one dead strawberry. And I think that was the one that was producing early. Well, not early, but what do you call it? Everbearing. So I don't know. I don't know. But one looks a little dead. Looks like may not survive. We'll see. But we got a little haircut. And everybody else looks really good. So, okay. The calendula looks horrible because I didn't harvest yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday? So you gotta cut them, or they're not gonna keep going for you. You have to cut these things. You have to come and get the harvest. And if you did hit, and then next year my calendula will go into a big huge. Well, I'll probably do way more calendula next year because I really enjoyed growing them this year, and I can't wait to make all of the body products I have in store to make with mine, which would be like some salve, some lotions, maybe even outer shower body oil. I have a bunch of ideas for my calendula, and I have saved so much. It's going to be amazing. Calendula harvested. Just need to get them from the other side. All right, so I hope y'all can hear me. It's so windy out here, but it's just a gloomy day. So we do have more karabi. I'll grab it another day. I just didn't feel like grabbing everything. Like I said, I'm trying to get too much so I can handle it all. But most of these will be like washed up and chopped and frozen. I like to take these and dry these in the what do you call it? The dehydrator. And then I just throw it in the blender, and that's like a form of like a herb seasoning. So yeah, I'm gonna keep these at the leaves are off and let them dry out too for seeds, the calendula. But we have quite a bit of calendula already saved. Zucchini. This is a type of squash. I don't remember the name of none of these, to be honest. Not too many tomatoes because my refrigerator is full of tomatoes from yesterday. Peppers for sure. Some beans down here. We have radish, of course, a few flowers to add to the sipping vibe space, my little space I use for my coffee and tea room. Carrots. I like to eat the carrots. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, but I'll wash them and chop them up and freeze them for when we do our stir fries. So that works for me better because otherwise, girl, I'll just sit and eat carrots. All this is mint, and then we're gonna dehydrate that or just hang them up in the laundry room, and then we'll use this for like our mint lemonades, our mint teas, whatever we want mint for. And probably in the next couple of days, all these lemon cucumbers will be ready. Like they're yellow on the top, but they still a little greenish. So, and I kind of need to figure out what to do with this because wasn't sure if they were going to grow over here. This was just a little test, okay? And they are growing. So this makeshift thingamajig, I'll figure it out. Not today, not today. It's fine. And so these tomatoes, if I see any other bugs going on around here, I'm just gonna put them in the window, let them have a window seat, okay, and let them turn. But I was thinking about doing a fried green tomato today because y'all, I listen, the root pour fried green tomatoes, whatever that sauce is, and I already don't get in the I know it's bad, and it has like is that shrimp? What is it? I don't know, some creamy stuff. It was so good. I was sick for a day, but it's okay. It was so good because I don't eat that. But look how beautiful these are. So these are the Hawaiian tomatoes, and that might be a green tomato today. That one or the terracotta. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so like I said, I have to wait for these peppers to get a little bit bigger. They remind me of the Big Bertha, so if they are, then they need to get a little bit bigger. And then these gonna be hot, honey. All right, so that's it for me, y'all. I will see y'all on the next one. Hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think about this harvest that we have here. Gorgeous flowers. I'm gonna go ahead and put these flowers in the coffee room. So I have this one up here. We got this glass from Green Stalk. So cute. The strawberries on it. So I closed the blinds in hopes that it would not do a glare, but it's still glaring. Anyway, I add a little bit color to my coffee space just to see if I wanted to add color. I'm going to put another picture here. I think I don't like those. And yeah, I removed the coffee tables. And if I remember, I wanted like a little bistro table. I wanted to really feel like I'm in a coffee shop. I sit in here every day, study, do my homework, and this is like my space. So yeah, I love to have like pops of flowers just around the house that are fresh flowers. And I'll probably get like a little skinny vase from the thrift store and put like flowers here too. So use your flowers. This is a reminder to cut your flowers. That will make them grow more and use your flowers in your space. I also have them on my kitchen table on this little spinner thing. Love these. Oh my God, y'all, I love these. These are so pretty and they're so expensive in stores. And these are just like pieces of lemongrass. Love that. All right, so this is the batch from, I don't know, a while ago. And so they're almost dried for storing, almost. Of course, we had a bunch of fresh onions that we just ate. You know, we didn't care. We just ate. But they're almost done drying. And then, sorry about the lighting in here. And then this is the batch we got today. Everything's on here for drying. I got one more space down there if I need to. But yeah, so everything's coming along. And these are indeed leeks. They're just smaller than this one. I just put it in the garage for now, but I'm going to chop all this up and freeze this in a bag. And this is going to be for like leeks for my stir fries and my soups. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was supposed to be a short one. It turned to be a long one. But anyway, this is to encourage you to get out in your garden, harvest your plants, your foods, your fruits. And I hope I gave you some ideas along the way as you are growing a lot of onions, a lot of garlic. You know, what to do with it besides just drying it and eat it. You can definitely dehydrate it and blend it in your blender or a coffee grinder and make a powder for your seasonings. Like you can make blends. You can take all the things that you've gotten, dehydrate them, and make blends. You buy these vegetable blends and all these seasons and herbs from the stores. It's been sitting on shelves that have expiration dates of years. You can do this yourself, and they taste so good, especially a basil salt, top tier, rosemary salt, obsessed. But anyway, I keep forgetting this. I try to remember this. Vego Garden is having a sale, 40% off for Mother's Day. This is the time. I don't know. I think they think us moms like to be in the garden, okay? Because everything for us is on sale. Vego Garden, I'll put the link down below. The green socks, extra $10 off. If you want to use my code, everything's in the description or the pinned comment. So save your coins, friend. Or when they keep asking you, what do you want? Stop saying, I don't know, nothing. Don't worry about it. No, worry about it. Go get me something from Vego Garden. Peace and blessings.